What up? What up, man? What's going on, man?
National championship is complete.
Yeah, it is.
Indiana ran it. We said Mendoza was anointed by the football gods.
Yeah, said it's gonna be some. It was definitely a good game. Like I said, man. But real quick, man. Let me do my quick intro so we can get this thing off right, man. Like I said, if you're tuning in to us on this post game recap of the college football national championship between Indiana Hoosiers, Miami Hurricanes. What you saw was a really, really good game, man. But before you do anything, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as always to us on our YouTube page. Stay tapped in. Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this game and what you saw. We're gonna be watching these comments throughout this live broadcast here as well, too, man. But better, man. Um, Going into the game, man. Who did you have going into the game? Indiana, Miami.
I hate to say it, but I had Miami.
Ah,
I had Miami. I put a little parlay together.
mm-hmm.
Thought about entering it, but I didn't. I just went money line. But I did the smart thing. Once I knew Indiana was gonna win, I pulled my money back out on that. Sometimes they let you cash out.
Yeah.
Cashed out like right
Yeah.
around even. Like literally, I
Yeah.
lost like $2. So like
Oh,
once
good.
Miami got it close, I said,
Yeah.
nah, they ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Got my money back.
Man, it was interesting, man. Like I said, I'm sitting here watching it, and the whole game, right? The defenses played extremely well. The offenses, from a passing standpoint, I think the passing side of the games on both sides didn't do anything until the other team's defense had a penalty or something like that, right? And something breaks open. So that's how that was. For me, um, I didn't necessarily pick someone to win. I said this. I just figured that if Indiana was going to win, they was going to win in a blowout. And I said if Miami wins, they'll win in a
Close
3-point
game.
win.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, right? I like, and I'm like I said Miami's probably
And
going.
they
If they win,
covered.
they're going to win by 3
They
points.
covered. They was picked to lose by like 8, wasn't it? They lost
7.
by,
The line
they
I
lost
saw
by
was
6.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
they
line I
lost
saw
by
was
6.
7. So it's like, yeah, man. It was definitely one a good one. But let's look into like that first quarter, right?
I mean, I think
Um,
like you said, first quarter wise, those receivers from Indiana was getting free layups. Boom,
mm-hmm,
hitch. And I
yeah,
think that big last game, if we remember, the one DB got put out the game for targeting.
mm-hmm,
So he had to sit the first half and they had to play some freshman corners.
yeah,
And so they lined up outside with freshman corners to start the game, the first 2 quarters.
yeah.
And the wide receivers from Indiana was just bullying them.
Oh yeah, they was winning.
And
They was
I don't
definitely
think
winning.
you're not gonna see nobody else say that. We're the only ones gonna have that perspective,
Mm-hmm.
but that was a big factor.
Yeah,
Targeting from the last game affected the beginning of this game because those young guys they couldn't keep up with them old receivers over there in
yeah.
Indiana. Called the other thing too, offense from Miami
They
started slow.
did, man.
Started slow.
It was for me. It was. I'm looking at the first quarter, and when I realized that this game was not going to be a blowout, was how Miami's defensive line.
Was beating the
Um,
boys up, huh? A
they
little
they
bit
they they were taking some good shots at Mendoza,
early.
um, and that's when I said, okay, hey, uh, more than likely this game is probably going to end up with now we got a tight game, and Miami might try to find a way to figure this out. But at first, I said, as I told you, I figured that if Indiana wins this game, I said they're gonna probably win by 20 points if they win this game.
Yeah.
But anyways, we got to it, and then things start to evolve throughout the game. You start to try to figure it out because what you also noticed about this game for me was that um, neither coach um, got outside their character
Right.
and their team's character and their flow. They stuck with their game plans. Because in a game like this, and if you're Miami, you're slightly the one behind, pretty much the whole game.
Yeah.
You typically, someone who's not sure themselves, they'll step out there and try to do more than what they need to in some spaces. So I think Crystal Ball's thought process was, uh, let's just keep this thing going as it is, right? And let's get it to the fourth quarter to see what we can do. And unfortunately, it ends how it ends, man. But for me, like that's what I was really starting to watch. Like I said, those D lines on both sides were playing good. The running backs were looking really, really good. It just came down to, as you said, that freshman DB. Um, they those fourth quarter jump balls to those fade routes they kept getting them on.
Back
Got
shoulders.
them. There were two drives in the fourth quarter where Indiana runs. I'm trying to remember. Is that jet motion when you come halfway across and go back as jet?
Or just, I mean, some people call it jet, some people call it jig, some people call it return motion. You feel
Okay,
me?
let's say return just for. 'Cause I think most
Yeah.
people understand return. So let's say that return motion, right? And then the guy on the return motion got open because Miami was shifting and trying to get back set, and they
Out
not
coach.
adjusting, and then you get stuck
Out
with seven the
coach.
ball. People
Yep.
pointing like this, and it's just like, you know, to me, like I'm looking at the DB and I'm like the corner. I'm like clearly like the ball's going out fast right now, and I'm just hoping that as a DB like jump that man, but he turns it up for
First
20,
down.
30 yards
Yeah,
first down.
that was a third down too, wasn't it?
I don't know if it's third, but it was either second or third down.
I mean, I think he threw a punch at that boy. Oh, I ain't see that. Mark Fletcher threw a punch at Tyreek Tucker after the game. Oh, he gotta calm down.
Yeah,
He wildin'. That boy hot. Oh, he can't take that L. Why they do him like that on Sports Center? You just see it behind you, turn around.
I'm looking at
Oh man.
it. Dang.
That was some Florida boy stuff. I ain't mad at him, but hey, come on, coach. You can't leave him out there on the
Yeah, you
field.
got to.
That's
You
the
got to calm it
assistant
down,
coach. You
man.
got to get the boys in the locker room,
Yeah.
man.
Going into the halftime though, right after watching what you saw going into the halftime, coming out of halftime, were you still on the side of okay, Miami might figure this out, or you was
No,
like, nah,
because
they'll be close, they just won't break through.
because like I said, once I knew that the mismatch of the game was the receivers,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't see them coming out to fix it. I was hoping for somebody to come through with a nice Ed Reed speech at
Mm-hmm.
halftime and get them boys rolling. I think somebody probably did
Yeah.
shed some tears in there or something, but once Miami beat themselves, bro.
Yeah.
You can't jump off sides on 3rd and 15 from your best player. Best player jumps off sides, forces a 3rd and 8. Then they get the long run to get the first down on 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
That causes a 14-play drive.
Yeah.
They went down and scored off of that. You feel me? They ended the drive and they give it back to them. So now it's 10-0 going. You got to go down and score. You feel me?
Yeah.
To go into halftime. So that flashed me back to the Ole Miss game when they were, just a little false start happy, 3-4 penalties against Ole Miss. And so I was like, yeah, I need to figure out how to get my money back because Miami not gonna pull it off. So now when he came out after though, and they started to show a little burst, another special teams, punt block, the freaking 87 on the shield. He probably didn't play all. Oh my goodness, that was the worst punt protection of the year, bro. You wait till the championship game to not hit the guy in his face and just shove him. You got one person to block. Forget the cover, bro. He rushing to get downfield, block the defensive MVP of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't block him. Comes
Yeah.
off the edge, gets the punt block. I said, oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Now they
Mm-hmm.
do go down and score. They get Tony to the rock. Tony gets like 3-4 catches on the one drive, goes down for the long run. But first half was too slow from the offense, bro. Carson Beck looking all scary. This is the first game he looked scary. He ain't look confident. He just looked a little You see what I'm saying? He didn't look like that, you know, that confident quarterback. I seen it in his eyes.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'd say same for me. Even though Mendoza was getting tagged, he stood the course, and you saw that on his touchdown run. That was the one where I said that's the signature moment that they're gonna always remember in Indiana
Ever,
recruiting football.
forever. Slow motion.
That's the one I said. I said, yeah,
Football gods.
that's it, man. This is it.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. So
They
it's
had a
like,
shot, though. They had a shot.
yeah. I mean, Miami still had a shot, but it was just what did Carson Beck do, man? Your pre-snap read, you thought that you had one-on-one coverage. At the snap of the ball, even before the snap, the safety starts to cheat back over, playing that cloud coverage, and that's corner is underneath. So it's like you
Where
had
you
no
gonna fit
business
in
throwing
at?
that ball.
Yeah. You had no business throwing that. 2-on-1. I don't know. I don't understand why he was looking over there. Was that their best guy? That's Miami's best receiver? I don't think so. I thought Tony was the best guy.
Yeah, Tony is.
So why are we even looking over there?
Man,
We gotta check. Gotta check that boy. Nah, I ain't gonna put that on him. I might put that on that punt block. Check his FanDuel account. Cause that looks point shaving, coach.
Yeah.
Point shaving. Check that man FanDuel account.
Yeah, man. Oh man. It's gonna be tough, man.
Somebody come in and said the breaking news: the Titans trying to get DC Robert Saleh to name him the head coach.
No, not trying to. It's being finalized.
What? We getting Robert Saleh?
Yeah, y'all are. Y'all definitely are.
You from Nashville too, buddy?
I don't claim them. Stop it.
What?
Never have.
Uproar, you never gonna claim the Titans? You a Patriots fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you getting ready for the bowl game.
Uh-huh. You
Robert
know what it is.
Saleh. This a black head coach, right? We calling him black?
No, he's his ethnicity, I believe, is
Look him up. He black. We got a black head coach in Nashville. Somebody, come on. Robert Saleh black? Coach. Robert Saleh. You typing it?
yeah.
What did ChatGPT say?
I'm standard old school research.
Google, Yahoo.
He's Lebanese. That's what it is. He's Lebanese.
Lebanese. Where is Lebanon? Lebanon's in the Middle East, right?
Yes.
Ain't that black people?
Some of
Titans
them
got
are.
us a minority hire. This is big in Nashville, bro.
I mean, we've had one before.
Who?
What's his name? From Mississippi State.
Head coach for the Titans?
Yeah.
Who was the head coach? That was minority.
I think he was like interim, or was he like no, he might have been a coordinator. Yeah, Sylvester Croom, was he ever a coordinator or interim?
Man, we had Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
Who was after Fisher?
I can't remember.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's after Fisher? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if Sylvester Croom was ever an interim head coach, or maybe he was just like on staff. Maybe he was just on staff or something like that. But anyways, yeah. So that's where we are with that. So we got that breaking news going across the banner there as well too for the folks chiming in. Nice segue for us into this NFL divisional round, man. We're gonna start with this first game that we had on this past Saturday. We had Bills and the Broncos, man. Bills and the Broncos. Going into that game, this is no secret right here, right? And as a Patriot fan, I said this too. This is your chance, Bills. You're catching. You got a Patriots team that is, in so many ways, I would say ahead of schedule. You got the current top dogs. Ravens, Chiefs, out of your way on this stuff.
You got no Mahomes, no Lamar.
Yeah, that's what I said. No Ravens and Chiefs out of your way. So it's like Um, if you're gonna find a way, like you got to find a way because think about it. They've lost in the AFC Championship game twice. They've
Two
lost
times.
in the divisional round 4 times, and they've lost in
Yep.
the wild card round twice. So, you know, you've lost in every space, man. So you gotta. This is something you got to figure out, like now. So, and unfortunately for Josh Allen's sake, just
Unfortunately, what you mean? Unfortunately,
unfortunately for his sake, because again, it's like when I say unfortunately, it's like again, I've told Bills fans this that I personally know. I said I think y'all windows closed, man. I think he's going to be a really, really. I think he's still going to have great seasons or whatever, but I don't see the Bills um, under Josh Allen's time getting there. I see his career right now going a lot like Phillip Rivers, where he's going to play good. They're
he's
going to
gonna
get to
play
the
for a
playoffs and stuff
while.
like that,
Yeah,
but it's
he's
just
gonna be
like
in the league.
you're going to constantly run into that other that other top dog that's in your conference. And the AFC, just for the greater part of the last
His name is Mahomes.
for the
And
AFC for the greater part of the last 15, 20 years has just been the tougher one anyways, because they're usually more stacked, at least through their top 4 seeds just to begin with. So, which is why it's like now, it's like the Bills were the 6th seed. They were the 6th seed, like with the 12-win record. You know what I'm saying? 6th seed, man. Like that's rough. So it's like you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way, man, to push through. And in games like that, you can't be careless with the ball as he was. That fumble before the half, that 10-point swing cost you, um, in a major way. So
man, I just I'm a football guy first, and I just bad football, bro.
yeah,
There's no excuses for it. Him, C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, all of them, they turn the ball over, bro. You can't turn the ball over in the playoffs.
yeah,
You can't do it. Buffalo Bills, I hate it for you because Josh Allen, you just got your head coach fired.
mm-hmm,
It wasn't his fault. It was your fault. You the one running around, one hand in the ball, spinning.
yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah,
Who do you think you are? Like, where's the old school high and tight?
yeah,
High and tight, Reno. You in open field, two
yeah.
hands on the ball. What is we doing? Ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
yelling at anybody telling him?
Nope.
I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Yeah,
And then
man.
everybody, he the great white hope. Everybody wanted him to be the next, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, try to, carry the torch.
Yeah,
The Bills defense, they tried to hold it down for a little while, but I was very impressed with the linebackers from Denver.
yeah,
I was very impressed with the linebackers and the defense they played. I don't know how they're gonna do against the Patriots, but not Seattle, but the Bills, definitely that was their opportunity, bro. And that was
yeah.
it. Sean Payton makes the worst call of the year during the game.
Mm.
He's gonna regret it because the Patriots about to, second string quarterback going into the AFC Championship game, all because we want to run a quarterback sweep with no lead blocker to run the clock out. You want to run a quarterback? Why not just toss the ball to the running back?
No, I thought I saw it was just supposed to be a kneel down.
Oh no! Oh, on that play it was supposed to be kneel
I
down.
believe it was supposed to be just a kneel down.
So
It
he
was
just
just that,
ran out there.
yeah, because maybe they wanted the kicker wanted the ball in a certain position.
It was already on the left hash.
It
It was
sure
already
was.
on the left hash, and he sprinted out left, thinking they had an edge. And
Yeah,
his foot gets caught in the ground, and you can see it break. It's a quick. If you know ankle breaks in football, you see his foot get stuck and it pops
yeah,
real quick, and that's all it takes to make a little fracture.
yeah.
And them first next two plays, his adrenaline is pumping, but after that kneel down, he started limping, and I'm just like, oh, how could
Yeah.
this happen? Sean Payton tries to duck it out, but he's gonna regret that for a long time.
Yeah, man.
Because
So,
I hope he has a good, surgery. Hope everything went good today. Because I know he got surgery today, didn't he? Or
tomorrow,
today or tomorrow, yeah.
tomorrow.
But
Well,
Broncos.
today is technically today because you're on the East Coast, so
You're right. It
it's,
is
it's
12.
already today
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But it'll be it'll be sometime Tuesday around about, I'm assuming, like somewhere between like that 9 a.m.,
Yeah,
11 a.m.
prayers
window.
to him and a safe recovery because you never know injuries, bro. You never know how you're gonna come back,
Hmm.
especially at that level, at that age. Like that ankle could bother him. You know, DNC. Anything could happen. So
Hmm.
hopefully, the backup comes in. I saw the picture where the backup used to be. They used to be teammates or something somewhere. Stedham,
No, so Jarrett Stidham, he was drafted by us, the Patriots.
right?
He was part of the last. He was on that team, Tom Brady's last year
Not
in New
us.
England.
Y'all hear him talking about us?
Yeah, yeah. So he was part of that team there, and uh, like I said, it didn't work out for him because he joined the Patriots at the wrong time, and everybody that's so many people that been there for so long, and it's just bad timing for Stidham on that stuff, man. And I'll say this, man. Patriots traditionally struggle in Denver. Regular season and play, it don't matter. Struggle.
I mean, a
So
lot of people played bad in Denver. It's
it's exactly right. So that's why I say like this is AFC
you in the
Championship game,
sky.
man.
You
Like
above
this
ground,
game,
sea
I
level.
get it. It's not Bo Nix, it's Jarrett Stidham, but Jarrett Stidham is very capable, and he has a great quarterback coach and head coach in Sean Payton. So um, and Jarrett Stidham can move, just
And
like Bo Nix can move.
they got a
So
solid defense.
you still got a really good Denver Broncos defense. You got the mile high crowd. It's going to be tough regardless. Okay, so I know people are like, yep, Patriots gonna walk into the Super Bowl. Bull crap. Don't do not write it off. It's that game is gonna be hard, man. That game is gonna be hard. So that much I do know. That much I do know.
Who you picking?
Patriots.
Pat by how much?
Um, I'll probably say Patriots by 6.
Where do you see the Patriots got to get better at?
Um,
I mean, it was
just
raining last
pass
week.
pro.
It
Right now,
was
right now it's
snow.
pass pro because um um you know Chargers did a great job, but the Chargers have been a good team in pass rushing all year long, and obviously the Texans has been great at pass rushing all year long too. So you went through the gauntlet of those two teams right there. So um I anticipate that they'll be a lot better in this game, but then again, it's like it's still mile high and it's loud. So, um, and then also the Patriots were able to run the ball when they needed to late in the game. So it's going to be a lot of the same stuff. They're going to find a way to still run the ball early on, and then just uh, keep that pass rush from being sprinters as early as you can. And that's how you win. Just keep pass rush from being sprinters on you, and that's how you win.
All right, I think they got to. He can't turn the ball. He had 3 turnovers, well, 4 fumbles, 2 lost, 1 interception, three
Yeah,
turnovers by Drake May. Like, come on now, come on.
yeah,
Very upset with transitioning to on the other side of the ball, CJ Stroud. Very upset with CJ Stroud.
yeah,
I was kind of, if you check my Twitter, my Instagram, I definitely think D'Amico Ryans uh, fell into the feeling trap and not the objective head coach trap. I think this was a chance for him to make his statement and make his Nick Saban, Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa switch out at halftime. The Texans had a good backup quarterback. He started 5 games this year. I think he went 4-1 halfway through the season when CJ was hurt,
yeah,
and 4 interceptions in the first half. You on the bench, buddy. You
yeah.
on the bench, Reno.
I'm
Four,
with you.
four interceptions in the first half, and
Yeah,
we
I'm with
keeping
you.
this dude in the game with that
Yeah.
defense you got. You
Hmm.
just gave you just. I mean, and the players they said the players had his back. No, bro, we got to understand this football. You just threw 4 picks. You breaking the code.
Hmm.
You're not sticking to the. It's like in blackjack. They say just play by the book, right?
Hmm.
If you play by the book, your odds increase. Football, bro. If you throw 4 picks, bro, you coming out the game.
Yeah,
Next up,
it's rough.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's rough, and it's 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 so much, man. With Stroud, man. It's
Oh, and the throw he throwing in the dirt.
yeah, cause
He
and
missing throws.
I was from my standpoint, it was the Patriots defensive line was getting after him early on. So from that point on,
Sure.
it's like he didn't have he didn't have confidence in the game plan.
He saw,
Um,
how it feel when you got guys in your face.
yeah, he didn't have confidence in the game plan anymore. I was gonna say the the pick six that he threw again, he got hit instantly, and the ball got tipped.
Man, just fall
Um,
down, buddy.
that to me that wasn't on him because that blitz that pressure came instantly. So that one wasn't on him. But the two you threw that Carlton Davis got, you know, those should have been avoided.
Reno, it's a thing
Again,
about
unless
your
you look at some film and you see that on one of those the receiver did something he wasn't supposed to do. And for now, to us, we see it as it's on you, the QB, and there is some truth to CJ Stroud. Um, you know, as I say, he's trying to recapture his thriller. You know, Michael Jackson had that thing about the Thriller album where he was always trying to recapture that Thriller heat, and CJ trying to recapture his rookie season. And from him saying he's top 5 QB in the league, and then other people after the end of that season on your major networks were saying the same thing.
deemed
Hey,
him. Yeah, they deemed him the
you
top
know,
dog, right?
they'll say, oh yeah, he's top 5, right? And like Jaden Daniels had a great rookie season last year, but he was banged up a few times last year. And then he got banged up all of this year too. I mean, at the end of the day, man, we know Cam Newton personally, and Cam had a great rookie season. And it took a minute to get himself back in rhythm from that rookie season. Heck, his first 2 games, Cam threw for 350 and like 400. His first 2 games. So it's just like uh you fall into this, oh, like I got this, and you ain't got it.
I
You
think too.
ain't as soon as on any level, as soon as you tell yourself you got it,
That's the
that's
problem.
when you start to plateau instantly.
You know he got a podcast, Reno.
Yeah, man.
All
These,
that
these
podcasting you was doing this summer, this past spring, that's time that could have been studying. Man, he was
yeah,
missing easy reads, curl
yeah,
flat. The guy sitting in the curl, he threw it right to the curl.
yeah,
The
man.
flat wide open on the short side of the field.
Yeah, sure did.
That's when I'm watching the game. I'm like, oh, he about to blow it. I
Yeah.
hopped on Twitter. Listen, coach, Texas fans, if y'all don't take him out at halftime, it's gonna get Ugg and Lee. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Mm.
D'Amico, from me to you, coach to coach, you got to take your feel. The head coach has to take his feelings out, and he has to operate from an objective standpoint. He's got to see the
Yeah.
chess pieces, and right there, you could have had some juice. You could have set him down. Hey, listen, bro, we appreciate you. All right, but we gotta switch it up because I mean he came out there and made some throws in the second half, but yeah, the Patriots already winning. Guys gonna be a little more off now, but hey, I might have took him out after the third interception, Reno.
Yeah.
He might not have had a chance to get four.
Heck yeah, man. Like I said, well, let's keep this train moving, man. On to that night game. Seahawks, 49ers. Uh what a what a belt whooping that was, man.
That's what they saying. BTA right now.
What a belt whooping that was. Man, let's see how defense, they looking very 2012 Seahawks right now.
LOB, Legion of Boom.
They
I
looking
was
very
gonna say it.
2012, right? Because
I'm happy to see it. They flying around, bro. Hidden. The D line is looking good.
yeah,
I know one coach on their team. I met a guy this year, and he told me they was gonna be pretty decent. I ain't believe. I kept his card. I got to text him, let him know, Coach, you was right. Them boys are flying around out there in Seattle. Had me looking for Pete Carroll. I was looking for Pete Carroll out there. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, and I'll say this, and so much like the original Legion of Boom, a lot of them were still unknown because Richard Sherman was a late
Yeah, a
round
bunch of
draft
no
pick.
names, right?
Like
Yep.
all those key guys were late round draft picks outside of Earl Thomas and maybe uh all of them were late round draft picks.
Except
On
the
the
D
defense side,
line.
all of them late round draft picks,
What
except for
about the
Earl
D line?
Thomas, I
The boy
believe.
from Texas with the brother. I forget his name. I ran into him a few times.
You talking about Bennett?
Bennett.
What was he was drafted like what, second, third round?
He was a top pick.
Okay. But again, outside that, everybody else was, you know,
Guys that had to
heck,
get it out the mud.
you
Yeah.
had
Cam
what's my boy
Chancellor,
name?
Wagner, Chancellor.
No, the other big corner.
Didn't Golden play on that team too?
Yeah, Golden Tate was on that team.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about from the defensive side, man.
Oh, the other
Like,
corner
shoot.
was the he was cold. He was tall. He was like 6'3", wasn't
Yep. I can't remember his name right now, but
his name
he was
too.
a journeyman. He came over from Canadian League, so it's like, yeah, man, like this they looking like that, man, and so it's what they did to the 49ers was what they should have done that. 49ers was so banged up that it's like, okay, you need to have a great game. You don't need to be against your division rival in a playoff game like this, and it's a dogfight. Like if you're the more healthy team overall, you got to show it, and they showed it. So
Yeah, and if you the GM for the 49ers, John Lynch, I know he's kicking himself right now because they got a better team put together.
yeah,
Seattle got a better team put together. John Lynch been there 7 years now.
yeah,
Seattle just got their new staff.
yeah, man.
They're about 2 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Come on, San
Right.
Fran. You had all these years to take the shot, and now Seahawks rolling.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Let's keep it going, man. So
I
on
don't see
to
them losing this week.
huh?
I see them winning. I don't see them losing this week.
Yeah, man. So that's why I said let's go to that let's go to that night game with the Bears and
Come on, man. You know who it is.
Bears and Rams. I'm tripping with the Bears and the Rams, man.
It's late night over there too, huh?
Yeah. So you're looking at that game.
I picked the Bears.
As I'm looking at that, and when you look at Caleb Williams and his performance, he really did improve and over the season.
The word, yeah.
His thing has always been, and which Ben Johnson has done a good job of, and that's why they able to get on his role is keep him on script and in rhythm, because playing off script too much, it's good for highlights.
Yeah.
But it's not good for winning long term. And my thing is if Caleb continuously does that, just play good ball, be the game manager. Like being a game manager is the best thing you can do, especially if you got the talent to go beyond that and like really got the ability to go beyond that. Be the game manager and only pull out that talent
when it needs to come
when
out.
you need
right?
to.
Yep. That's
No,
Mendoza.
like trust me, do not go out there and try to be Superman all the time.
That's Mendoza from Indiana.
Yeah.
That's him. Like you said, game managed. When it's time to go make a play, bye.
Yeah. He did it, man. So
that
touchdown he threw after running backwards 100 yards, that Caleb did was great. And then just again how in so many ways how the Rams responded to that stuff. Now, I was watching a coach's clip of the interception that Caleb Williams threw. And from my understanding of it,
DJ
the
Moore
person was highlighting, he was like, what was it? It wasn't Roma Duze, it was DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore should have cut it flat across.
It's that simple football, bro.
He should have cut it flat across.
As soon as you
cut
clear
it
the
flat
backers,
across, you catch that and run for some more yardage.
Bro, as soon as you clear the backers, bro, nobody's there. He's not even
Yeah.
turning his head. Flatten
Yeah.
it off. Caleb Williams threw a nice pass, bro. Pyro, let him.
Yeah.
Read it. DJ over there. Bro, you got to check his pockets too.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that.
But
But
yeah, man,
dang, I
you
don't
got to
know. I
flatten
don't
it
know.
off, man. You got to flatten it off because as you sell that as a DB, as us, me and you as former DBs, you're helping us out because that ball's gonna be in the air longer. It's cold out there. The wind is out there. Like if we like you're just helping us out. So thank you. So thank you for that, man. But yeah, man, it was good. So we'll see how that goes.
Matthew
And then
Stafford with
obviously,
a heck of a throw to
yeah,
Devontae Adams on that sideline route. That was
yeah, it
nasty.
was, man.
Big play.
It was, man. It was. So as we're looking at it, man, then finally you got as we've already pre-talked about with just the Patriots, and the Patriots and the Texans, man. Like I said, overall, it was uh, it was both defenses doing their thing in that game, but for the most part, the Patriots defense was able to create some more than what the Texas defense could do. Because I mean, that was what was needed, man. In that game right there, they was able to get it done, man. And then even in the fourth quarter, then the Patriots run game just started to work. Then, Ramondre Stevenson is getting 7-yard runs, 8-yard runs, and it's like, well, there you go.
Yeah. I think too a big thing this year nobody's talking about is the defensive coaches, defensive style head coaches, and the fact that Texas Patriots, you got D'Amico Ryans, former player, a Pro Bowl player. You got Mike Vrabel, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl player. If you watch their defenses, you can actually tell who is being coached by a defensive head coach.
Yeah.
You look at the 49ers defense, they're offensive style team. They not hitting nobody hard. I know they got one of the best linebackers, and football is what everybody say.
Fred's nice. He's nice.
I'm
He's
not
nice.
mad at him. I like him, but overall, as the team, they give off Shanahan vibes. You feel me? Offensive guys, Cali guys. No, the Texans go get it, bang bang, beat them up. Vrabel, them DBs, pick. Physical, you feel me? Gonna be in position. They not staring at the quarterback. They looking up receivers. I think that type of football is what's going to, ultimately make it to the chip. You look at the Seahawks, like we talked about, LOB style of play. You feel me? 11 hats to the ball, knocking faces out. You feel me? That's the type of stuff. Like, check out. I don't know how the Rams gonna do against the Seahawks. I don't want to say it, but I think it's gonna be ugly.
It's not
But
because
the Rams always hold it down.
Look at the first two games. Look at the first two games between because that's Divisional 2. Look at the first two games. Rams had a chance to beat them a second time. So I say no. I say that game right there.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a game, buddy.
Cooper Cup revival. Cooper Cup versus the Rams.
Yeah, it's gonna be a game, buddy. It's gonna be a game. So
who plays first?
We'll see how this thing goes. And one thing we know about McVay, which has been shown to us, is that McVay does not depend on his players to just be better than the next guy. He uses formation and motions and route combinations to get people open. That's he pushes for that the whole time. So it's gonna be a good game, man. From that right there, man.
All right. Well, we got 4 days to get figured out.
We do, man. Like I said, this is early in on it with this with championship round coming up, with conference championship round coming up. What would you say are the keys for the Seahawks? What's the two keys that you would say for the Seahawks to beat the Rams?
I think Sam Darnold, the quarterback, right?
Yep.
I think he's got to be able to, have the best game of his career. I think it's gonna fall down to him. He can't make no mistakes. He's got to, throw some guys open, and I think it's on Sam Darnold. I think the defense is gonna hold it down, but I think if any way for the Rams to stick into it, just based off of how I'm feeling about defenses right now. Because I watch defense. I watch the offenses, but I watch whoever's defense is gonna be, dominant. And the Seahawks, as long as Darnold don't blow it, I think they got a shot to make it back.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I agree because I believe that the Rams are going to make some plays offensively, and I'm of the belief that if when that happens, then it's going to give Sam Darnold a chance to prove some stuff. Um, I don't know how related this is going to be, but prior to this past week, I would have said that I don't know how committed the Seahawks are to Sam Darnold because his contract says 3 years, 100 million with 55 million guaranteed, but even then, that 55 million is not fully guaranteed. I think what's only fully guaranteed is the 2 years, I think it's like the 2 years, 40 million or something like that, or 45 million or something like that. So it's like, you know, how truly committed are they to him? And for me, he's going to get a shot to get himself a real contract.
A max deal,
So,
guaranteed. Yeah, you're right. You're
so,
right.
so
He got a
this
lot
is
on the
this,
line. That's a
yeah,
lot on the
and that's
line.
what I'm saying. I know it's not going to be a game like you saw this past week where he just gets to okay, the defense is clearly dominating. I'm just here. It won't be that way. He's gonna have to win situations, come Sunday.
I
That's
think
what I
so too.
believe.
Yep.
Okay, on to the AFC. Broncos, Patriots. I'll kick this one off. I say, um, for me, it is Patriots getting out early. Is going to be important. Um, Winning third downs in that first half, mostly in that first quarter. Win those third downs and get that Denver crowd out of it as fast as you can. You got a backup quarterback who's very capable and has a good play caller with them. But regardless, your stable has been, from a defensive standpoint, you're very healthy, and your DBs are really really good, and you're really rushing the passer very very well right now. So, and Denver is not like some great run team, so it's like go handle your business. Go handle your key. Your key is to handle your business and get this thing in hand ASAP for
I
me and the
think
Patriots.
that to the weak link that a lot of people haven't been, pointing out that edge, bro. If the Patriots, I saw Pat Surtain and the other DBs, the Bills kind of schemed up to, get that edge on them a few times, and
Yeah.
the corners for the Broncos weren't keying it right and were able to get outside. And I just think that Vrabel sees that, like that, the Patriots offense, they're gonna notice that. They're gonna scheme to that. They're gonna make those corners become tacklers.
Mm-hmm.
And, just don't say I didn't tell you. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen. And I think that's a key thing. If the Broncos don't get fixed, it's gonna bite them in the butt because I know Surtain, he ended up getting hurt.
Yeah.
He hurt his shoulder on the one guy. He came back. I think it was like a little stinger, but
Yeah.
they got to them corners got to tackle.
Yeah.
All offenses are scheming for that edge right now, and a lot of guys they just lining the corners stacked on top of the D ends. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So those tight ends and those wing backs are reaching those guys, and then the corner's still floating inside, and it's not getting corrected. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna see how they fix it.
We are, man. Well, look, man. Like I said, it's been a phenomenal weekend of football. We had great divisional round games. A really, really, really good national championship game. Shout out, congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers, your first national championship in university history. Shout out
We
to
got to
y'all
watch
for that.
history today, right?
Say it again.
So we got to watch some history today.
Yeah, man, going undefeated. First team to win 16 games in a season. So shout out to y'all Indiana Hoosiers, man, and y'all the real team in Indiana right now, man.
Question.
That Fighting Irish got some work to do.
And they had the coach there. You seen Marcus was there, right?
Yeah.
So does Kurt Signetti stay in Indiana, or does he go and
Oh
coach
yeah,
for
he's
the
locked
Pittsburgh
in.
Steelers?
He's locked in.
You're telling me an NFL program not trying to get Signetti right
I don't
now?
know what they're trying to do. I know what he wants to do. He wants to build his legacy at Indiana.
Why? You're gonna go get $40 million.
He got two billionaires that's putting up money behind Indiana now.
Reno, you're gonna go get $40 million. So you saying he might get a bonus check. You're right. He might get some money from the
Yeah.
boosters.
See, coaching major college football and NFL from a salary standpoint, I don't think is any different.
It's
because
still the NFL. It's still the NFL.
fair enough, it's the NFL. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is that from a money standpoint, I don't think it matters. You're not going there for the money. It's you always wanted to be an NFL head coach, or you're just good at building. You got a chance to build something great wherever you are, college or pro, and you want to be there and there. Like boom, and you know, from my understanding of what Coach Signetti has said, he's all in in his role and his time at Indiana.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about coaching, Reno. You always want to be the best. You always want to push yourself to try to be better than like you've ever been. So he just came to college football, boom, did that. Check, check, check. Now, oh, you telling me I can go be the Steelers head coach?
Yeah.
You telling me I can go be the Dolphins just hired their guy.
Yeah.
Or you see what I'm saying? If the right franchise call with the right, you see what I'm saying? You're not coaching kids. In college, you coaching kids.
Yeah.
In the pros, you coaching we all grown. We doing this on the highest level. We going for the bowl, the Super Bowl. I done already held the national championship up. I done did that already. That's what Signetti, you heard him? Hey, I win. That's why I can talk like this.
Yep. Well, look here, man. Like I said, we about to shut it down and let you all have a good rest of your day. But remember, man,
Who told you first?
This was a great weekend for college football and pro football. Tomorrow they're going to be talking legacies for so many people, Signetti, Mendoza, and a few other people. And as always, remember in January, this is when you learn who's built for the tight spaces, man. And as we get closer into winding down this NFL season, we learn more and more. But as always, before you do anything else, before you leave us, please hit the subscribe button. Drop your picks for this NFL conference championship weekend. Who you got? Patriots. Who you got? Broncos. Who you got? Rams. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Seahawks. Let's see. All right. As always, this is Upward Radio Show. We signing out.